So if you were watching last night, the Jays played Boston, and Aaron Sanchez was pitching, and he was removed from the game with another blister. And this has really got people talking, this so-called epidemic amongst pitchers right now. Pitchers of all kinds are getting blisters right now. Pitchers who have never gotten blisters before are on the DL because they have blisters. So I really want to look into this and get to the root of the problem, if there even is a root of the problem. And there are so many factors, it's enough to drive you crazy. Factors like maybe the pitchers are just saying they're getting blisters because everybody's saying it. In the past, they would have kept it under wrap, but now because everybody's talking about it, they also want to talk about it. And then of course there's the ball. Pitchers everywhere are complaining about the ball. So this is where it gets a little bit murky. Pitchers are saying that the ball has gotten smaller, it's gotten harder, and the seams have been raised. Other pitchers are saying the exact opposite, that it's softer, that it's bigger. Brandon McCarthy calls the seams humongous. While other pitchers are saying they have to hold the ball harder because they can't get any grip. Whichever one it is, it's a problem. But it makes sense. If it's harder, that's why there's so many more home runs this season. And if it's a little bit smaller, yeah, you'd have to grip it a little bit harder, which of course would lead to blisters because of the increased friction. I just imagine that a slight change in any ball, if you've been pitching with the same type of ball for your whole career, any slight change could be like me buying a pair of shoes and having to break them in. I'm gonna get blisters until I'm used to them. And that's what I think the only solution is here. If the ball is the case, then the pitchers are just gonna have to get used to it. They're gonna have to get calluses in the spots that are blistering, and I bet you by next year, no one's gonna have this problem. That's the only fix I see coming. The league is not gonna admit to doing any wrong or changing the ball or anything, and they're not gonna fix it, obviously. So the pitchers are just gonna have to take this into their own hands. No pun intended. Actually, no, pun intended. They're gonna have to take this into their own hands. So I wanna know what you guys think. I've read a lot of stuff online. I want to know, do you think it's the ball? Do you think it's just the pitchers complaining? And do you think the league should do something? Don't forget to subscribe before you leave if you like this video.